Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to Tootie Talks. And this is going to be a quick live today, right? We're just going to talk about Trump winning. And this is not trending, but I just personally want to talk about it. The Circle, last season, the latest season of The Circle, right? I said, if you want to see a day in the life of a Karen baby, go and watch that last season of The Circle because Madelyn is the definition of a doggone Karen. Now, that's all we're gonna talk about today. My bad. Sorry for being a little late, y'all. I was trying to pull up the exit polls for the latest election. I was trying to pull it up on the screen so y'all can see, but I cannot find it. I have it on my phone, so I'm gonna just have to read it from there. But I'm trying to get this theme song up so y'all can go ahead and listen to the theme. Yeah. So let's talk about Trump is the president elect. He is the president elect, y'all, for the United States. So we're gonna see how these next little 4 years are gonna go. Let me pull up these election polls. Right? I said I was already when I went to sleep that night. I believe the votes was at maybe it was 80 something, and Trump was already at 100 and something. I went to sleep at around 8:30. I'm like, yeah, he won. And I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning. He was, they was stating that he would be the next president elect. And so of course, life goes on. I got to go to work. So I'm like, let me go ahead, get my mind together because I already know walking in all day I'm gonna have to hear, well, Latara, how do you feel about the election? And I'm looking like, and I told everybody the same response. I even put it up on Facebook. For all y'all who asking black women, how do we feel about the president-elect? I said, I don't know, but I can tell you how we're not feeling. We're not feeling like storming the Capitol. Y'all, I didn't even check that's how we're not feeling. We're not feeling like storming the Capitol. Let me check the sounds. I forgot to do that. Let me check the sound. Okay, yeah. So I'm like, in all honesty, if you think personally that black people or black women in general was going to be devastated, then you don't know black people, and especially black women. I said we are black people, black women. We ain't devastated. We may be disappointed, but we ain't devastated. Did I wake up shocked? No. Like for the day in the life of to think that America. Let me change that. Let me tell you, I was surprised. I was hopeful for Obama, but I was honestly surprised when he was elected. And I didn't go with the rhetoric. Oh, racism is gone because of Obama got elected. Now, I'm not saying that VP Harris didn't get elected because of racism. I feel like it plays a part. But there was other things that also went on in the Democratic Party, replacing Joe, the immigration. People say the economy, but if you look at inflation and stuff, that's actually went down, and the economy is going up, and the stock markets are doing well right now. So I don't know if economy is the problem because inflation was more of millionaires wanting to make more millions. So that's pretty much what that was. But anywho, y'all, when I seen that he was president, I'm like, okay, let's get the stuff together. Let me, focus down, buckle down financially, try to, save some little money. Some little programs that I was looking forward to with VP Harris was talking about, and the homeowner credit, and with the first out, the child tax credit for someone's having a child that 6,000 she was talking about in the first year. That didn't apply to me because I ain't having no more. Okay, kitchen closed. Store is closed forever. So that didn't apply to me. But that homeowner, baby, I was like, oh, okay. Maybe we can, even though I already got a house, maybe somehow she'll come out with something else that'll, be for me. And then I know that also that Trump tax plan, a lot of people don't know, but Trump tax plan is still in effect right now with this inflation and everything that people are complaining about going on. Trump tax plan don't end until 2025. So I was hoping that once his tax plan ends, they will come up with something. And his plan really lower taxes for people who's making it over $400,000 a year. And I ain't get it. Okay. So I was hoping that there would be something for poor, middle class, whatever you want to classify me as. I fit up in there because what I'm not is rich. What I'm not is not making over $400,000, and those tax cut is not helping me. The Trump tax cut is not helping me. So I'm like, okay, well, what changes? What changes from when I went to sleep to when I woke up and President Trump is still there? Nothing right now. Is there future changes? Yes, there's going to be future changes. I have seen on the news that there's already a plan for Social Security, to cut Social Security, which don't affect me on a personal level because I'm not receiving it, but it does affect. I have an 86-year-old grandma. I have two in-laws, my father-in-law, mother-in-law, who receive Social Security, so it does affect people around me. The Medicaid does affect people around me. So that is a concern. And whatever else that's going to be put in play, I said, buckle up and hold on tight. Okay. But to think that we're devastated, where would you get that idea? Y'all don't remember the era of lynching that we made through hundreds of years of slavery. We made through 4 more years with Trump. We made through the era of lynching. Go look that up. I was just watching a documentary about the Red Summer, with all the riots and lynching going through the Black community. And it was also in Chicago. It wasn't just the South, it was the North. We made through Jim Crow. If you think that we better be over here devastated and I don't know what to do with my life, and Lord Jesus, damn, we're not. We was hopeful. But we wasn't shocked. We was over there like, this is America. This is America. Just give me your reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I'm broken but bed, and we can learn to love again. Yeah, that's what I was listening to. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I listened to Pink. Put on music, because at the end of the day, we're gonna provide for our family. We're gonna do what we need to do to, provide for our family and make sure that our kids are okay, and hopefully, for the next generation. Now, the Supreme, because the Republicans are now also taking over, I want to say the Senate is still out for Congress. So it's a possibility that they will be in charge of the Senate of all three. So where the check and balances are going to come from, don't know. Are we nervous? Yes, we're nervous. But are we devastated? Baby, no. Because you don't know what a strong Black woman would do with nothing. We always come up with something. And I have heard the rhetoric of, we have to get in there and fight. And people are like, well, what are we fighting for? I'm fighting for my household. I'm fighting for my community. And I also want to discuss that. Wait, let me get these numbers right, because I said if y'all gonna blame anything, y'all can blame everybody except Black. When them poll numbers came out, so y'all can blame everybody but us. Our name is Bennett, and we ain't in it. So if these next 4 years don't work out, I believe Roland Martin said it the best. We tried to tell you. That's his saying. We tried to tell you. Said so these 4 years don't work out. We tried to tell you. Now we are all here in America, so we all hope that it works out. I'm that one who's Trump. He now he's president, and the America finna fall apart. I hope it don't, cause I'm here. I ain't got no money to move somewhere else. I ain't got no money to move to another neighborhood, let alone another country. Okay, so we in this together, and we trying. I'm hoping that it works out for us all. I hope that none of this 2025 plan comes. I don't want the LGBTQ community to marriages to get annulled. I don't want the Department of Education to go away. I don't feel like that's going to be best for America. So hopefully none of this stuff, takes place. Hopefully that he will make America great for the first time. Because making it great again would be particularly for white men, because that's who's it been great for in the past. Now, let me see if I can find this poll to say how everybody voted. Because I was in a group message. Okay, I can't show it to y'all because I should have put it up on the thing. Let's see. They just got loud. Give me 1 minute because what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to cut off this machine that y'all hear going in the back. That's my ice machine. I got me an ice maker in my room because I love me some ice. That hospital ice, baby. That's what I call it. The hospital ice, but I believe it's called the nuggets. No, I had this problem last time. I don't know why my slides aren't coming up anymore. And when I tried to do the last presentation, it would not come up, and I have no idea why. Let's see, yeah. But anyway, continuing on, I said I seen a quote that had the House of Dragons that the kingdom would that they would rather burn the kingdom down than to see a woman on the throne. This is giving me all types of stuff. StreamYard is acting crazy. But anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all these results. So 74% of white men voted for Trump. 69% of white women voted for Trump. Black men is 16%. Black women were 8%. Latino men 45%. Latino women were 40%. And all other races was 55%. So as that if you remember, the news had this big rhetoric that this mass number of black men who were going Republican who was voting for Trump. Once the numbers came out, and I said in my last live where I talked about the Epstein and Trump connection, I said in that first I said that there's not a mass number of black men that's going Republican. They even found a couple, and then they blowing it up as if it is. Now the number did move higher than what it previously was, but as you can see, 81% still voted for Harris, which is a great big number. I also said in my last thing that people are going to vote for him regardless, because at the end of the day, there is a racial component that goes to it, and people who I'm talking white people, particularly racist white people. I know white people who ain't racist, so I ain't putting y'all all in one category. All right, but particularly white people would choose to go against their own interests and vote with people who look like them than to vote for somebody else. Now, I have always said since I started this channel, I have talked about the racism between Hispanics and blacks because I'm from Chicago and it happens here. I said it doesn't seem like it happens in New York, because people in New York like, oh, we all just live on top of each other. They could say the N word and then it's fine because we all grew up, blah, blah, blah. I was like, in Chicago, I have experienced more racism from the Hispanic community than I have from white people. And I have always said that even I experienced racism first from Hispanics than I have, than it wasn't a white person. But I have experienced more of it from Hispanics. And why that is, I don't know. I ain't the one racist. You got to go ask them. Again, my name Benny ain't in it. So hopefully this next 4 years will work out for everybody. And if it don't come over here blaming us because we ain't do it. It wasn't us. Okay. Now, yeah, this ain't trending, but this is just, it's my YouTube. And I like to talk about things that I like. So I said, let's de-stress from the election, right? I watched The Circle. Did y'all watch that last season of The Circle? It was it's season 7. It's The Circle on Netflix. Now, if y'all don't know what The Circle is, it's a reality TV show, right? And everybody is put into like these apartments, and they only able to talk through what you would say is a social media. And they talk. They only able to text. There's no talking. You don't hear nobody's voice. You see a profile picture. They describe themselves in a profile. Then they're able to talk through messages. So they have these alliances that they go and create with one another, right? Now, this last episode of The Circle, this last season of The Circle, there was this one particular lady named Madelyn. Baby, I said, if you want to know how a Karen live, watch Madelyn. So let me look at the names, because I tried to put it up there, but I apologize because this to show pictures for some reason it's not working. It hasn't been working this is the second time I got on here and it wasn't working, but I want to make sure I get these people name right. Okay, so Jadasia is a black woman. Darian is a black man. Heather, she's a white girl, but she was catfishing. So she went as a white man. She's a white girl that's maybe in her 20s. She went as a like a guitar player white man that's maybe in her 30s. Savannah is a young white girl. I think she was the youngest one there. Then there's Madelyn, who's this OnlyFans model white lady. There was Garrett, who's a gay white man. There's Antonio, who he was a catfish. He played Tiara, which was a black girl. He came later on the show. There's Deborah. Who did Deborah play? Deborah played Rachel. Deborah is a 52-year-old white woman, but she played like Rachel, like a little, neighbor next door. And she played like a 20-some-year-old white girl. There's Kevin, who is a younger white boy. And then there's Nikki and JoJo, who are two younger white boys who they played a female. They played Gianni, and which is one of their girlfriends, but they are identical twin boys who played this girl. Now, what had happened was, right, Darian and Jadasia, black girl, black boy, they end up liking each other, right? They in alliances with Kevin, who's the white boy. They in alliances with Kevin. Darian and Jadasia, they like each other. They circle husband and wife. They plan on getting together after the circle and everything. Hopefully they, at this time, man, they don't, all they know is the pictures. So they hoping that these two pictures are the true person. They not getting catfish. They like each other. So Madelyn, who was at the bottom, went and told Kevin that Darian had said some crap about him. That Darian was trying to get him kicked out. Now look, you have to wait, let me take y'all back. So Andy, who is Heather, and Madelyn was talking. So you know, Andy, who's the man, who's Heather, he's a catfish. But he's flirting with Madelyn or whatever. And that's like pretty much the only eyelash she had. Then Andy get kicked off. Andy go and talk to Madelyn before he leaves. So you're able to meet one person once you get kicked off. You're able to go meet one person. He go talk to Madelyn. So Madelyn comes to the group discussion with everybody there and say, "Oh, he told me some stuff about somebody." Now she's lying. She's lying. She's saying she's making it up, but she's telling the group, "Oh, Andy came to see me, and he said people ain't, people fake." So everybody like, who? Because the only person he was friends with was Kevin and Darian. Kevin, white boy, Darian, black guy. So they both go in the group message like, "Well, who are you talking about?" And she was like, "Well, I'm not talking about you, Kevin. She ain't talking about the white guy." So it ends up being that she turns everybody against Darian. So Darian, who's the black guy, him and Nick brothers. They tight. But when everybody going, she goes and tell Nick. I keep calling that man Nick. I don't know why. She goes and tell Kevin that Darian is plotting against you. He's plotting behind your back. Kevin automatically believes it and turns his back on Darian. So then people are beginning to, she go to other groups and get everybody to go against Darian. And in the group messages, Jadeja is the only one who's like standing up in group messages on Darian's side. So Darian gets the choice to choose influencers. The influencers are the ones who rated the top high, and they get the vote on. Usually it's 2 influencers, and they make the decision on who go home. Now, man, Darian's at the bottom. Madelyn then turned everybody against him. He get to choose one person to go in that room and decide who they want to go home. You thought he would have chose Jadeja. Nope. He didn't choose Jadeja. He went and chose Kevin. He gonna put bros up. He went and chose Kevin instead of Jadeja, who have always been at his side, who have always been, loyal to him, to his face, and to the whole group face. Why when you choose Jadeja? I'm like, what the Darian? See, that's your problem. You should have stuck with the black woman. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. You should have stuck with the black woman. So he go choose Kevin. Kevin go in that room, vote his ass off, and now he out. Then she go and make a plan to get rid of Garrett, who's the gay guy on the thing. On the he's a gay guy. He's and the reason why I'm using descriptive words because to me that was bull. That you go and get rid of the gay guy, you get rid of the black guy, then her next aim was to get rid of the 2 black girls. I said, baby. Now, man, she say she lied. She turned everybody against Darian and she lied. So when at the end, so you see through the show how people are questioning her about like what she said. And she's getting mad. I can't believe that people were questioning me. This person is trying to call me a liar. And she's lying. She does, like, even though I'm lying, this person have no right to question me and try to get everybody against me and say that I'm a liar. I was like, if this ain't the Karen of the Karens over here, that you didn't get, so you're just so entitled in your feelings that you lied, but mad that people questioning you and thinking you lying. That's because you lying. Yeah, I said, if that ain't the day in life of a Karen, you want to see how a Karen man works? That they mad that people ain't believing your lie. Oh, it's somebody he's out here walking his dog and trying to attack me. When you see the lady with that happened with the men watching birds and she get on the phone here, he's attacking me. This Madelyn is the day in life of a freaking Karen. She lied and so upset that people think that she's lying. Now it comes to the reunion, right? Where it finally comes out that Madelyn was lying. Because after she got Darian out, she got Garrett out. Her next goal was to get out Jadeja. She got Jadeja out. Then after that, it was the vote of Tiara, but it was the finals. So Tiara is the only one who ended up making it. So, but she was voted last, so her butt didn't win either. Tiara problem was she came up in there, Tiara was a catfish. Tiara was actually a gay black man named Antonio. Now, instead of coming in there and to me getting with other black people who own the show, she came in and tried to get with the other team, like let's go against them. You know, like they were gonna end up vote for you. Baby, they vote if they don't like them, vote no that. Look, one of these things are not like the other, and it will be you. So when it came time to vote, baby, power in numbers. So yeah, she didn't win either. Now, yeah, once they done voted Darian off, Tierra tried to come and now trying to be friends, befriend Jadeja. She tried to befriend Jadeja, the other black girl. At that point, baby, it's too late because now the next step is to get Jadeja off. Now you only have the one on your team where you could have had Darian, Jadeja, Kevin, because Kevin and Darian was in an alliance. But no, you chose to go with the other people. Now you at the bottom of the list, and there was pretty much no chance she was gonna win. I was sitting there watching, like I don't even know why she here. She might as well go. She might as well go pack her bags and go home. And have your bags ready at the final. Don't even stand up there when they doing the count because you ain't gonna win. And she didn't. Now at the reunion, Madelyn, it comes out that Madelyn, right, had been lied to Nick, and Nick is shocked. Oh, yeah, because how you gonna believe Madelyn when you and Darian was close and he never turned his back and was always, coming through on what he said. But you just Madelyn getting one conversation with Madelyn, she tell you that and you believe right away. Ain't no questioning, ain't no asking him, ain't no nothing. I said, isn't that ironic? That's what happened. Now, Madelyn gets once it comes out and everybody know that she didn't lie, what she do? Get to crying. She got to get into sympathy and crying. And everybody was finna fall for it. And Jadeja was like, put them tears up. I was like, yeah, put the tears up. You weren't crying that whole time you was over there lying. Now you want to cry? Oh, here comes the water. What else? And to get the sympathy and things where you knew what you did when you did what you did. Okay? Yeah, so the twins who was playing Gianni, that's who ended up winning it, y'all. Hope I didn't spoil the show, but that's who ended up winning it. Now, what's crazy, Madelyn also turned Jadeja against the twins by going back to against Gianni because Gianni was her on her alliances, and Jadeja get to thinking that she had already said the moment Madelyn said that the two black people was like that's lying. 1 + 1 ain't equal 2. She lying. Jadeja and Darian was like, nah, Madelyn lying. She's just making up something because that's not logical. That doesn't make sense that she's lying to say Andy said somebody was against them when everybody know that Andy wasn't really in an alliance with too many people. And who was in the booth to vote him out wasn't somebody he was in an alliance with. So it would make sense for him to say, and if the only the person who was in the booth was Kevin. So if he'll be mad at somebody, he'll be mad at Kevin. Why is he mad at the black guy? The black guy wasn't in the booth. He didn't vote him out. So yeah, anyway, I was like, this is some typical, everything went wrong, but it's typical day in life. This is America. Y'all let the white woman come tonight. Y'all let this white woman tears then trick y'all, and she's the super villain. Then trick you from going against the black woman. Then trick the white guy and the black guy, and trick y'all relationship and mess that up. Lying and getting people that sympathy. Then when you caught in your lie, you cry. Baby, if you don't put your big girl drawers up and stand on what you did, yeah, I did it. Y'all shouldn't have fell for it. That's what I would have said. But yeah, this is all jokes. Of course, it ain't all white women, but it is them Karens. And she was a whole Karen. I said, it's ironic that you got rid of the black woman, the black girl, and the gay guy. Could be coincidence. But yeah, no. That's just my opinion. Y'all better get up out of here because I'm on my lunch. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Don't feel down. Don't feel defeated. I've been extra joyous, especially when you see me on the outside world. You're going to see me happy. You're going to see me smiling because I ain't going to be upset. Because guess what? Life's still going on. I still got these kids. I still got to go and punch that clock. And we finna make it happen, okay? We finna make it happen in our everyday life. We gonna pull together and we gonna be okay. So don't be down. Don't be upset. You're gonna get through it, okay? Now, let me get on up out here. Y'all go watch The Circle and y'all tell me what y'all think about Madelyn and all the other characters that was on the show for the last season. And I think coming up, I'm gonna finally talk about the Krishan Rock and the inappropriate family relationship. And there was one more show. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion. I just heard it. My sister told me to watch her documentary, and I just finished watching that. So I want to talk about that. I think those are the only two things that I got to talk about. So I'm going to either do that tonight. What's today? Friday. Well, today is my drinking day. So if I do it tonight, it won't be sober. Or I'm going to do it on the weekend. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let me put up my little banner, y'all. Let me put up my little banner. There you go. Right there. Go ahead. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. Hit all so you can see when I go live. Hopefully I'm going to be on here more often. And let me give a shout out to my daughter, baby. She made the JV varsity basketball team. Hey, congratulations, girl. Mama love, okay? And follow me on all social media. Tootie Talks. And get on there on fan base. Create y'all account. Follow me on there too. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and of course here on YouTube. Now drop down in the comments. Tell me, how did the election make y'all feel? Are you nervous? Did you vote for Trump? Did you vote for VP Harris? And are you happy with the outcome? And what do you think the future will look like? Let me know. And let me know if you didn't watch The Circle. And let me know what you feel about the characters and about Madelyn Karen ass. Okay? I will catch y'all next time. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye. Let me get it out of here. I'm trying to get up out of here. There.